Hello everyone, welcome back to CK Chrome. Great to see everyone again. Today I'm going to go into some spray paint finishing and how to get a hard coat, instant hard coat. These are definitely exclusive looks into how I'm finishing my products and how to spray paint. And also, going through some other stuff. I might show my grinder today. I have to assemble the Z support still stabilizers for the 3D A1 printers. Other stuff's going on, man. And I want to get to my vase. I want to print my vase. I have to think of a design for that to get my lights going in there. How am I going to put my lights in there? I'm going to definitely use the bamboo maker tool just to do it, just to show her. I really want to make a sale too with one of these projects I make with this maker lab. Anyways, moving forward, man, I'm having a great time. I'm documenting everything going forward. Let's make some Death Stars. We're gonna paint the Jesus. We're gonna wash it all up. We're gonna give some pointers along the way, and stay tuned and let's hear this vlog out. Have a great time. All right, so today we're gonna go through the process on how I paint this. I'm not sure how in depth I'm gonna go. It depends upon my time frame, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna bring these Death Stars and this into the cleaning area. We're gonna get these cleaned up. So let's go ahead. Hey, how's it going today? We're gonna cover 5 reasons why I use clear resin. Let's get it covered. Reason 1 is definitely if you have any drips or spills, it's not gonna stain. I mean, a lot of people are printing right from their on the other hand, the Jesus looks like it came out really well. So yeah, the step 1 I would have to say is it does not stain. So right now, if I drip this on the carpet, there might be some staining from the drips if I don't get it out right away, but it's not gonna be it can't stain it. It's beautiful for that. So that's my first serious reason why I use clear resin. All right, so I need to get these items in the garage for cleaning, and we'll do some painting. All righty. Okay, so now the first thing I like to do, keep everything on the board here so it all absorbs its alcohol, any overspray. As much of that resin off as you can. Whatever you do, don't spray this into the atmosphere. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you through how I use my perfect putty. I don't know if that's upside down or not, whatever. Make a seal with that. The first things first is I have to glue the thing together. So I have a locating features on here that I designed in there. Locating features. There's locating everything I've done. I've altered the ever-living H out of it. So now I'm just going to develop what side I need, which I'll forget in the future anyways. Just put a bead of glue around it, right around the top of that guy, just like that. Put him on there just like that. A little weeble wobble in there, which ain't good. Oh, there it went. Just took a little bit of a, I don't know, relocating deal there. Let me hold that for a second. Looks like it for some miracle didn't clean up down here at the bottom. Okay, so that's bonded. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our perfect putty and we're gonna get a rag or a towel. All right, and I just take that. I take my towel. It's very soft. As soon as it starts boogering up like that, I get a new piece. Wipe that clean. But now you don't have to do any kind of, this is the only work you're doing for sanding this piece. Of course you have to paint the piece. So there's that. Yeah, I'm just applying a nice, decent amount on there. Going through here, you can use your finger to do this as well, but I don't. It's usually the corners that'll get you. But this is step 3, is you're going to identify clearly with a different filler exactly where the gap is you need to fill. I mean, I can clearly see that's exactly what I need to fill. Makes my life a lot easier. Unless, of course, you're filling the gap with super glue. But as you can see, you can literally see the outline of the gap. So that's another reason why I use, that's the third reason why I use clear resin. As you can clearly see the seal of the sealant that you're using. All right, there you go. That's how I do that without any sanding. So this just came right off the bed. Supports all over heck on them. They just upgraded the software. There's literally nothing I have to do to this. I just glue the bottom to it, and he's good for painting. All right, thank you. All right, so number 4 is going to be fix the post primer. As far as after you prime it, it needs very little amount of primer to expose anything. So you get to save on primer, and also when it comes to sanding and stuff, you can see it just blend right to the model very easily. So definitely post-production for painting, you can't say painting, but priming is definitely a key with the clear resin. Thanks very much. All right, so what we're going to try here today is this item I saw. I wanted to buy it for sure. A reciprocating sander. I'm going to see how well this does. I'm going to put just a square guy bit down there, and let's see how well it performs. This guy's got like a rounded tip. Don't want that one. Okay, so I'm just going to match up my tip. There, it seems like that's the tip. 400, 180. Let's use 180 for sure. All right, let's get this tip off there. Okay, let's put him on there. All right, now see how this works. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get this ready to paint the base. So I'm going to need a couple pieces of this press and seal. It's definitely how I get away with a lot of stuff. I do not like to do much post-process work, but that's not true, actually. I do like doing the work, I do. So I don't know what I'm full of malarkey. So there you go. I just wrap it 2 pieces, front and back. And I get like a thin strip of the stuff. I get my bifocals on here because I'm older than dust. All right, then I just start putting this stuff on there. And it's okay if I don't get it all, because I can go in there and I will go in there and touch it up at the end with just a regular paintbrush. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I really enjoy doing this. I watch other vloggers who just want to just pull the plate and go, and that's fine, man. I have nothing against that. I have much more satisfaction out of trying to make it art. Trying to make it art is what the goal is for me. This thing's kind of beating me up around the foot here, which I'm usually able to get basically all this with the plastic, but since I'm on camera, I couldn't do it. So I think that's kind of interesting. All right, and I see one more little spot I'm going to get. All right, so there we have it. Now we are ready to paint the base on this guy. So 100% ready to paint the base. So let's do that. Let's get this thing going, man. Okay, so I'm going to run you through my step-to-step how to get a hard coat on anything, basically. I used exclusively Rust-Oleum, but it'll work with any spray paint. If you follow these directions to the T, I will guarantee you a hard coat within probably 15 minutes. But I would wait a couple hours minimum. But within 15 minutes, you should be able to touch this product. So what I did, you have to shake this can for at least 1 minute, and it's very extremely crucial. You do that every single step of the way. I actually have a timer I set. So I shook this for 1 minute. Now I'm going to give this one coat of paint. Okay, so that's step one. One coat of paint, make sure there's primer in that paint, and just give it a once over. I stay pretty far back. Notice how far back I am, maybe, I don't know, what is that, a foot? You know, I'm going to give it my first coat. So that's my first coat. Quick and simple. Whatever you can to not drop this thing. Now I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute, and I'm going to be right back for another coat. Okay, and for my fifth and final reason why I use clear resin is because of the color profile when you go to use your paint, your acrylic or whatever paint you're using. I mean, this is just one coat, and it's totally, it's kept profile, and it's absolutely 100% solid, the color that it's supposed to be. And that's another very good reason why I use clear resin. And look in the description below, I'll show you exactly what resin I use. And hopefully you'll purchase some of that and take my word for it. All right, thanks a lot. All right, so this is my second coat of black paint. I'm going to put 2 coats of paint on here. All right, and the second coat's just kind of making sure you didn't miss anything. Okay, so I waited 1 whole minute again, and I have marble effect. And I'm going to now spray this from at least a 3-foot distance. I just really hit my hand hard there. There you have it. So that's how I do the finish on that. So there you get that finish from that marble effect. Just with a couple gusts. Now we're going to set this for another 1 minute. Then we're going to get our hard coat on this guy. Okay, so after shaking the clear glass for 1 minute exactly, I'm going to go ahead and give it a coat. And this stuff comes on super thick. All right, there's a coat. And then we're going to set it for 1 more minute, and we're going to do 1 more coat. That's our final coat. Yeah, so thanks for hanging in with me another day. Today we got through some very important stuff that I learned through trial and error. The spray paint thing that I told you and went through is huge. I mean, I tried so many different things. So it's fun to share that stuff, to share that with everybody. And I hope you guys take that and try it out. If you're spray painting stuff and you're having trouble with the hard coat or getting it to dry, that's going to definitely solve your problems if you follow those directions. Other than that, yeah, building this stuff up and all this resin printing and all this other stuff I got going on. I have some Tiger mini tumbler keychains I have to print out. I'll have them going tonight, and then tomorrow we'll finish up the Death Stars and the Jesus paintings. We'll see the final product there. Also tomorrow I will be live on my podcast, which is just all that is just commenting, and I reply for any kind of thing you want to talk about. I am a manufacturing engineer, or I was for quite a long time. I ran a whole entire company on my own, so I do know some things. I don't know all things. I don't know what the internet knows, so you could look stuff up and be smarter than me, right? But this business I have created, all these files and everything I do is definitely a slice file, a chopped up file, My Autobot signs are definitely created by me. You cannot find those anywhere else. I actually designed those exactly to the way I wanted to. Everything I got on my site, I designed, or I bought in rights to, and or I've altered to a point where it's considered handmade. So yeah, hopefully I'm getting my new cryo grip plates in, because I really desperately need these for the A1 minis. The enclosed guys, I definitely use the textured PEI plates. They just work better in there, I think. I'm getting great quality out of the X1 carbon. That thing's printed 40 straight lightbox tops to perfection. Not a single scrap. So I'm definitely hitting on all cylinders. And yeah, let's keep it going. I still got that vase I'm going to make as soon as I got some time freed up, and I got to assemble the back of them AMS units. I got to assemble the Z support still. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Have a good night.